Since 1879, the Salvation Army of Greater Philadelphia has brought an army of hope to our community. You may not know their names, you won't always remember their faces, yet there they are every day doing the most good and often at times when people most need a reason to hope. Hope is grief's best music.
During Hurricane Sandy, we responded in numerous capacities. We helped support folks that were being sheltered, some folks that had evacuated locally.
When there's a disaster, I think that victims are reassured and heartened by the presence of the Salvation Army. We have a reputation that goes back a long, long time. Many of our clients expressed directly and indirectly that they were really glad that we were there, that we had a unique set of things to offer.
Certainly every disaster is a little bit different, but I think more often than not when the Salvation Army shows up at a disaster, people know that there's a helping hand there. They know that we're there not just to provide services, but to provide that shoulder to lean on, someone to talk to. We call it Ministry of Presence.
This organization is not just doing hands-on things, it's also about emotional care, giving out, just showing people that you're there for them, just giving them a hug when you see that they're in a time of need.
You don't do it for the paycheck. Certainly there's a lot of sacrifice that comes with it, but when you see what you can bring back to somebody's life who's been devastated by a disaster, being able to see that impact that you've had on somebody's life is what keeps you going day after day.
Hope is putting faith to work when doubting would be easier.
The Ever Young Club is so friendly, and it has helped me tremendously. It has made a huge difference in my life.
I want them to feel safe, and I want them to know that they can come here, not just when they're in need, but they can come here to play, and they can come here to worship, and they can come here to just fellowship with, find other friends and just be with people.
I joined the Ever Young Club to be stimulated because as you grow older, you cease to have the activities that you did in your youth.
And it feels so good in my back. Here we go. And out to the side.
When they come and they may be just coming to do an exercise or just to participate in a craft, that just having that someone pray for you, to reach out, that kind of a thing, which you may not get in a regular city program, I think that is what puts the Salvation Army over the top.
It's more about the relationship that we have with Jesus Christ.
Very fulfilling. It's been, I do believe that God led me here, and it's been wonderful.
Some see a hopeless end, while others see an endless hope.
Two words come to my mind, and that's support and that's hope. And I think that the Salvation Army Shelter Plus Care provides those two things.
Just the fear of me and my kids not having nowhere to live, not having, a roof over our head, just lightened my heart so much.
It's a unique program that serves two purposes. One purpose is the shelter, which is the housing, and the other is the caring nature of the social worker.
Salvation Army means the chance for me to start my life again. I was lost, had nowhere to go, and it gave me the independence of having being able to have my own place and learning how to be independent for the first time in 40 years. I have pride in my home. Jillian has a stable home and a stable place.
The Salvation Army Shelter Plus Care program has given me hope for myself by showing me that I can do this. Whereas before, I didn't believe that I could do anything but use drugs.
Hope is not a dream, but a way of making dreams become reality.
A lot of the kids, they gravitate towards basketball. But I'm learning to realize that kids these days are gravitating towards love and towards time, because they don't get that at home.
This place is beautiful, and the staff, they help you do anything you need help with. And also, it's everyone here supports you, so if you're asking for help, they'll help you.
1, 2, 3,
Our youth leadership development
coordinator, Maurice Williams, has a real passion for young people, for seeing them grow, develop, and mature, especially young people that perhaps are from an environment where they don't have a strong father figure.
He's more of a father figure that I never had. Outgoing, down to earth. A real good person, got a good heart. Whenever you need him, you call him. Come, do whatever you need. You can talk to him anytime.
The worth of the Salvation Army to the community is everything. The youth are our future. If we don't invest in our future, we won't have a future to look forward to.
At the Salvation Army, hope springs eternal. When you think about compassion, strength, or faith, the Salvation Army comes to mind. When you think about a second chance, a silver lining, or an answered prayer, the Salvation Army comes to mind. And when you think about hope, the Salvation Army comes to mind. Hope springs eternal. The Salvation Army, doing the most good.